Good morning. Happy Tuesday. How are you guys? You going well? Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is poke bowls. I don't know how you say it. We researched and it said poke, but we're going to go with pokey or poke, I think, because I don't know if Australians will say poke bowls, poke, I don't know, doesn't work. Whatever you want to say. Tell me what you call them. So these have become quite popular in Australia as well as around the world. And they originated in Hawaii, I believe. And also they're very popular in beach places. So, I forgot my iPad. And of course we've created a beautiful poke bowl chart for you. So it's a bit exciting. So here we go. I've got my poke bowl chart here on the iPad, and there's a link that we'll put up for you to download it, or it might already be up there, and it's only $2. But anyway, so it's kind of one of those things where you can put anything in. I've done a sushi bowl in the past, so it's a sort of similar thing to that. It usually involves raw fish or marinated fish, or as a dressing, a really nice umami dressing, and lots and lots of other stuff that are crunch, or what have we said on here? Maybe I should keep that open for you. We've got vegetables, we've got fruit, we've got herbs, we've got pickles. So it's always got like a pickle element, so like even a kimchi or something like that, or a daikon pickle or something, and a crunch factor. And then the dressing is pretty much what you make of it. So we're going to just make a bit of a mixer today, and I will put one recipe up on the website called Waikiki, but it's kind of my version of whatever. We've named all of the options after beaches around the world, and we've even got we've got two from Australia and one from Italy, which is not really where poke bowls would be served, but you know, go with it, work with me. And you can choose across the columns, so you can add anything from any of the columns to your bowl. So just feel free to create and have a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to make the dressing. I'm not going to use miso today, but I wanted to show you the miso paste. So miso is very umami, and it comes like this in a pack, and this will keep for a long time. I'm going to use tamari instead, but you can use soy or oyster sauce or anything like that. So we're just going to chuck it all in to the thermo bowl. So I've got a very big clove of garlic here, and I'm just going to put in some fresh lime. So it's kind of up to you what you do, but you need acid, you need fat, and you need salt elements to your dressing. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. Oh, you know what I forgot as well? The black sesame seeds. But I'll get them out in a minute. So we're using the lime juice, but we'll also use some rice wine vinegar, because what we're going to pour this on is a raw sashimi tuna. I got the tuna at my local Farmer Jack's, but have a look. Just go for it, splash. I did say I think about 20 grams of everything, but that's just to keep it equal. Here's the tamari going in. So you can use soy if you like, depends what you prefer in your life. Some mirin. So this is sort of sweet and a bit of a Japanese kind of salute, if you like. Sesame oils going in. Maybe. Oh my gosh, seriously. No, you've got a hand, you can't help me. Okay, tea towel. Now you know what my drawer looks like. There we go. Bit of sesame oil. And sesame oil is a very strong flavour, so be careful with it. And then we are going to use a little bit of cobram as well for the dressing. And look, you don't have to add mayonnaise in. It's up to you. We're going to put in a little bit, and this is actually curry mayonnaise, which is just what I happen to have in the fridge, but you probably wouldn't use that normally. You use any mayonnaise, any egg mayonnaise that you've got, or you can drizzle the mayonnaise on afterwards, so that your dressing doesn't look kind of funky. It's going to look weird now with that mayonnaise in it. So I'm just going to blend it. going to pour it over our fish. So the fish is beautiful. It's got to be the sashimi grade because you're going to eat it raw. So just pour some of the dressing over the top and keep the rest for on top of the poke bowl later. Give it a bit of a stir. And this will kind of partially cook the fish, give it a bit of flavour as well. And you could probably do this maybe up to 30 minutes in advance and keep it in the fridge, covered, because you don't want that smell going through all of your other ingredients. If it's good fresh tuna or salmon, it won't have any fragrance to it. So you can smell it like that, and all I can smell is the dressing. You really shouldn't smell fish. It should just be a clean sort of sea smell, if anything. That it shouldn't smell at all. Okay, so let's look at all the other things that go in a poke bowl. Put that out of the way, just for my own good. All right, so you have some sort of grain, and what I did today was steam some buckwheat. So in my recipe, you can have rice, you can have cauliflower rice, you can have brown rice, you can have sushi rice, you can have buckwheat, you can have quinoa. So any kind of grain, you could do farro actually. So we steamed the buckwheat, and it's nice and puffy. And you have a good dose of that in the bowl, because that's sort of your energy, if you like. So this was actually created by surfies, apparently. This was like a great way for them to have nice, nutritious bowl of food in the, you know, on the cold morning. So, and clearly they've got a bit of tuna lying around in Hawaii, a bit of pineapple. So a little bit of grain on the bottom. You can make obviously vegetarian version, and we've got that in the chart as well. So don't feel worried about that. And then you just kind of go for it. You add whatever you feel like, but there is a few rules. So you should have some fruit. So we're going to go with pineapple, which is all diced. And you should also have avocado. But, you know, if you don't like avocado, it's okay. So a bit of pineapple. This is so sweet, it's amazing. And I'll save the avocado till last because I want it to look pretty. Then we're using cucumber. So you need fresh ingredients, like fresh veggies of your, you know, off the poke bowl suggestion chart. I'm saying pokey. Do you say pokey? Who says pokey? Anyone saying anything? Any questions? You're all just stunned. What the hell is a poke bowl? And then I'm going to show you how to do that, but we might just, what else can I put in there? I think I'll put the fish in, even though that's only just been in the dressing for a minute. So then add the fish. Oh, yum. Oh. You just quiet? No one's chatting to me today.
People are saying how they say pokey.
Oh, so how are they saying? How are they saying it, Elle?
Poke? Pokey. It's a real mix. Most people are saying pokey.
Pokey?
Or poke, yeah, poke bowl.
Yeah. I think that's how Australians would say it. You'll see food trucks now that are poke bowls, kind of around the country. I'm sure you'll see that. Okay, so we're going to put in some pickled ginger. Oh, sorry. A little bit of pickled ginger just for colour and for the pickle part. You could put any pickles. So like I said, you could go with kimchi at this point, which would be quite delicious. You could have some shredded cabbage, some wombok or whatever. I'm going to put in the avo. Here we go. Let's go. You've got to get all Instagram on me and, you know, make it look pretty. Oh, now I've totally covered up the buckwheat. There we go. And then we've got some wasabi peas, and that's just also for a bit of crunch and a bit of heat. I've sliced some chilies today, but that's just for colour. It's up to you if you don't like the heat. And then I've also got some white shredded coconut, and then I was going to put on black sesame seeds. And I am going to do this So come with me to the stove. I'm going to show you how to flame this. This is a nori sheet, and it's kind of tasteless and kind of chewy in this format. So we're going to flame it. So come on over. Get some good tongs. And then you literally put it into the flame with the tong, and it'll just kind of make it shrink, but it'll go all crispy. It may smoke away completely, but we're good. That's good. So literally that quick, okay, guys? And then that's all crispy now, like a cracker kind of thing, and it'll. Sorry, I'm just going to get the black sesame seeds. It'll actually kind of crack up and break onto the top of the poke bowl. You might just stick it inside. Oh no, look, cute. It'll have more flavour as well because we've added the heat. And last but not least, one thing I forgot is the sesame seeds. Just don't go wild with them. They just look pretty on kind of everything, on top of all the light coloured stuff. And then you can add more dressing for your taste, you know, whatever dressing you feel, whatever amount you feel like you'd like, go for it. I think you can't have too much dressing. That's my rule. What do you think? Inspired? I'm going to go download the chart. No questions?
No.
You guys are
Just
quiet
how
today.
much does the chart cost and where can I purchase?
It's $2, and I think we've put the link in the post, and you'll find that you just download it and you can have it on your iPad, or you can print it off, you know, and use it. And you know, I don't know if you know about my ultimate smoothie chart, but this is chart 2, ultimate poke bowl chart. And my husband is useless at smoothies, just saying. Sorry, Hamish, if you're watching. And he's been using the smoothie chart, and he's getting great success. We're actually having smoothies that are drinkable, which is, you know, a big change from the stuff that used to end up down the sink. So hate to admit it. So it's working well for us. So I think the poke bowl chart will work well for you too. So go have a little look, and we'll see you next time when we do a live video. Come on down, buy your poke bowl chart here. Get it while it's hot.
Someone asked, have you got an ultimate dressing chart?
That's coming. How did you know? Are you in our meetings? We're going to do that too. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you next week live. Bye. Have a great day.